And welcome to this. This is your weekly WWE's main event review. I'm your host LK from LKVIP and KocoSports.net. Interesting episode of main event. Just watched. Took about 30 minutes as I had about an hour spare. Normally I go to bed at 4. That's what time I normally go to bed. Right now it's 3 a.m. So I thought I had some spare time. I haven't uploaded the AAA review yet. However, I've recorded it with Sammy. Will be uploaded after. I want to thank you guys for being VIP members straight off the bat. And this is main event. Commentators for this show, Tom Phillips and David Otunga. Dude, I swear to God, the only reason David Otunga has a job on the commentary desk is because Vince McMahon has this really fucked up thing in his head that there must be... you're all thinking it. The only reason David Otunga is there is because they have to have a black commentator. I've said it. Byron Saxton is identically the same. Every single time, a Raw or a SmackDown, a main event or a Superstars, there will be a black commentator. That's not me being racist, that's Vince being racist. It's unbelievable. It is. And Tom Phillips isn't that bad, just his voice annoys me. I don't know if you hear it, but if you don't really listen to Tom Phillips much because you don't watch main event, then check out NXT. Tom Phillips is the guy from NXT, his commentary is a bit shit. Don't really know what he's talking about. Corey Graves normally buries his ass on NXT, and David Otunga here, he can't bury anyone's ass because he's already buried himself. So you got two buried bastards out there, and it's fucking atrocious. Opening match had Jack Swagger versus Simon Gotch. The Vaudevillains, I came to thought, what would happen if they went singles? My initial reaction would be that Aiden English would become the singer, the type gimmick he had before when he was in NXT, because you got to remember, before he was with the Vaudevillains with Simon Gotch, he was a singles wrestler. I remember him having a great match with Rob Van Dam on an episode of NXT a few years ago now. I think the Aiden English could be okay. I mean, Gotch, there's a huge question mark over his head what he would do, because he lives with that old school type gimmick, Simon Gotch being that old school kind of guy. I don't know if he could do it. I really don't know, and I don't want them to try it. I really, really don't want them to try it. That's the last thing I want them to do, but I reckon English could go singles. I do. I think English could have a good run as a singles star, but we'll see where that goes. And poor Jack Swagger. The man thought things would change when he drafted from Raw to SmackDown, and he's back on the secondary show main event. A main event, by the way, if you didn't realise, is SmackDown's secondary show. Superstars is Raw's secondary show. So I was thoroughly disappointed with the fact that Swagger's on main event, and I'm going to shock you with who's in the main event of main event. You're going to be fucking blown away, because you'll be thinking, why the fuck was that not on SmackDown? You really will. But the match is okay. Swagger applies the Patriot Lock, but English gets into the ring. He just gets into the ring to break the hold. I'm thinking, you dumb cunt. Swagger, though, takes him out. He dubs him out over the top of a clothesline. Gotch then tries to get the roll-up win as he's distracted, but that gives a 2 for a good near fall. Swagger then applies the Patriot Lock, and Gotch taps. Just a typical, standard professional wrestling match. Nothing more, nothing less. Really a standard, tip of the iceberg. Nothing great. Both men went out there, they did their stuff, and they went home. Easy payday. Easy payday, that's the way I see it. Poor men. They're like, I was once an NXT Tag Team Champion. Now I'm on main event in singles action. Swagger was... I won the Money in the Bank briefcase at WrestleMania 26, cashed in on Chris Jericho and Edge, defeated Orton at Extreme Rules, and now I'm on main event. How much longer do you think Jack Swagger has as a WWE employee? I mean, the Vaudevillains are misused, but with Jack Swagger, I think it's criminal what they're doing to the guy. They give him the hope of leaving Raw and going to SmackDown. The hope of, oh, okay, things are going to change now. Your career will move up. And it's not. It's stayed the same, identically. Poor man. Give it a star. Then we have a Raw rebound. So the Goldberg segment where he buries Rusev, and I've had time to let this sink. And I've had time. It's been in my brain now since Monday. It's Thursday right now. It's burying. I don't like saying that other wrestlers bury, and it's not Goldberg burying Rusev, it's the creative burying Rusev because they don't know what they're doing anymore. Vince McMahon is a 70-plus-year-old man. It's the equivalent of my granddad saying, "Oh, hey kiddo, I've got an idea for a show for you." No, granddad, zip it. You're 70-plus years old. You shouldn't be in the TV industry. Vince is the same. I don't care about past experience. I don't care about what he's done. I respect what he's done. I respect the fucking hell out of him. If it wasn't for Vince doing what he's doing now, I probably wouldn't be talking about pro wrestling. Unbelievably loved that man. But I want him to leave the current product alone. He is killing what I love. Me and Sammy were literally just talking about on Monday, instead of doing a Monday Night Raw review, we're thinking of doing a Monday Night Wars show. A VIP only. Fuck doing the Raw review. Take a week off Mondays for Raw. Like, fuck off. Raw is wank. Raw is a joke of a show. It's awful. It's so long. It's so depressing. It's so dull. It's really bad. And watching Goldberg take out Rusev, it just... Like, Rusev went from a monster heel US champion, like one of the top heels in Raw, to losing to Reigns in a cell, and then to come out the next night and to put Goldberg over. That poor man. I just feel so sorry for Rusev. Poor man. Then we had the main event. We had Heath Slater and Rhino, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, versus Breezango. Why on earth wasn't Breezango on SmackDown? When was the last time you saw Breezango on SmackDown? Take a moment, try to figure it out, and now realise how upset you are. It is a joke. I'm a huge fan of Tyler Breeze, kind of a fan of Fandango, where they work well together. I was this time, 4 or 5 months ago at Battleground, where they were doing this new era stick, which is kind of funny, where Breezango defeated the Usos. Thought they were going to be on a run for the tag belts, and here we are a few months later on main event. Same thing, same shit, different day. Your SmackDown tag champs on your secondary show till they're too lazy to book them on the main show. What storyline are the tag champs involved in right now? Nothing. After the Usos at No Mercy, they've done nothing. And they are your tag champs. If I went up to a random person and said, "Who's the SmackDown tag champs?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Heath Slater and Rhino." Like, they would take time to figure it out, and it's just so upsetting and depressing, and the talent of Breeze and Fandango is just wasted. Like, Breeze could make a killing on the indies. I'm shocked Breeze hasn't left yet. Maybe he gives it a few more years. It's a joke. Your tag champs on main event. And also, speaking of network, main event isn't on the network. I had to watch this on one of the sites. It's on the network, but it's 1 month behind. Like, Raw and SmackDown on the network is 1 month behind. Main event is 1 month behind. I don't understand is they might be contractually obligated to put it on there before it gets uploaded to the network. However, it really frustrates me and grinds my gears because I want to see main event on the network live, like it used to be, on a Tuesday. Same as Superstars. I wish Superstars was live, but I understand why they don't, because they want to spread it out throughout the week, and that's fair enough. That's their choice. Quite frankly, I don't give a shit. I don't even know I'm wasting my time with this. Slate is your face in peril. Rhino gets a hot tag. All four are in. Spot. Pretty decent stuff, actually. Rhino gauls Breeze to get the win. This was like a 1.5 - 2-star match. Just a standard tag match. Last 3 minutes were a lot of fun to watch. Slater hit a beautiful super kick and a neck breaker. I did enjoy the main event. I'm not going to lie. It was an okay match. There's nothing special, just nothing insulting. Really nothing insulting at all. So if I'd recommend you to watch this, I probably wouldn't. Just putting it out there, I wouldn't recommend you to watch this. Maybe watch the main event if you haven't seen Breezango in a few months. But apart from that, I wouldn't recommend watching it. Poor Swagger, poor Ford Villains, poor tag champs, and poor fucking Breeze and Fandango. Poor bastards, and poor me for watching it. At least I got it done and dusted. It is another review for you guys to enjoy. Sorry I haven't been my pumped up self. Just that sucked the life out of me, and I'm about to go to bed. I want to thank you for being VIP members. I want to